Welcome to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Today is Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. Let's take a look at today's charts. At number one, BTC is at $16,710.26, up 4.37%. Ethereum at number two, $1,252.16, up 5.28%. Tether at number three, 99 cents. At number four, BNB, $277.97, up 2.36%. At number five, USD coin, $1. Binance USD, $1. XRP at number seven, 37 cents, up 14.21%. Cardano at number eight, 33 cents, up 3.97%. At number nine, Dogecoin at 8 cents, up 3.77%. And last but not least, number 10, Polygon at 92 cents, up 3.93%. Let's take a look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried that could be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. So what we got today is extreme fear at 24. Yesterday was extreme fear at 22. Last week was fear at 33. And last month was extreme fear at 24. Let's look at our four articles today. Article number one, FTX files for bankruptcy and Sam Bankman-Fried steps down as CEO after crypto exchange fails to secure bailout. Article two, Avalanche, this level can make or break AVAX potential to rebound. Article three, adult website offers Miami Heat $10 million for arena naming rights. And last, number four, billionaire Mark Cuban assigns blame over crypto crisis. All right. Before we get into the articles, just want to say thank you so much to everyone that's been supporting Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Catch me on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and Google Podcasts as well. Other than that, let's get into the articles. Article one, FTX files for bankruptcy and Sam Bankman-Fried steps down as CEO after crypto exchange fails to secure bailout. So 3 points today. FTX announced it was filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy along with Alameda Research and affiliated companies. 2, Sam Bankman-Fried resigned from his role as CEO of FTX, though he will remain to assist an orderly transition. Article 3, the new CEO, John J. Ray III, previously was bought in by Enron to clean up its finances. So, after failing to secure a rescue, FTX announced Friday it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and that Sam Bankman-Fried resigned as chief executive officer. The bankruptcy includes Alameda Research and 130 additional affiliated companies, which together are called FTX Group. FTX appointed John J. Ray III as the new CEO of FTX Group. He was previously brought in to clean up troubled energy firm Enron 2 decades ago. The immediate relief of Chapter 11 is appropriate to provide the FTX Group the opportunity to assess its situation and develop a process to maximize recoveries for stakeholders. Ray said in the press release, the FTX Group has valuable assets that can only be effectively administered in an organized, joint process. I want to ensure every employee, customer, creditor, contract party, stockholder, investor, governmental authority, and other stakeholder that we are going to conduct this effort with diligence, thoroughness, and transparency. Cryptocurrencies initially extended losses on the news, but later pared them back a bit. Bitcoin was down 3.9% at $16,912. Just a day ago, Bankman-Fried apologized on Twitter and attributed the firm's collapse to higher than expected leverage and a waterfall of withdrawals. The full story here is one I'm still fleshing out every detail of, but at a very high level, I effed up twice, Bankman-Fried wrote. A poor internal labeling of bank-related accounts meant that I was substantially off on my sense of users' margin. I thought it was my way lower, Bankman-Fried added. The bankruptcy announcement came after a stunning week for FTX, which was once valued at more than $30 billion. CoinDesk first reported last week that Alameda Research held a large amount of illiquid FTT on its balance sheet, spurring speculation that the trading firm lacked sufficient liquidity. FTX halted customer withdrawals earlier this week after about $5 billion worth of withdrawal requests came in on Sunday. The exchange then sought out potential rescuers amid a liquidity crunch. On Tuesday, Binance said it intended to acquire FTX, but backed out a day later. FTX then reportedly approached crypto exchange Kraken for a bailout and was also in talks with Tron founder Justin Sun, among others, for a rescue. But reports that FTX transferred client funds to trading house Alameda earlier this year added to its legal risk, with the Securities Exchange Commission, Justice Department, and Commodity Futures Trading Commission all investigating. So there you guys have it. FTX files for bankruptcy, and Sam Bankman-Fried steps down as CEO after the crypto exchange fails to secure bailout. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, Article 2. Avalanche. This level can make or break AVAX potential to rebound. Avalanche broke into high volatility to highlight a visible selling edge on its chart. The crypto's funding rates marked an improvement but were yet to turn positive. Avalanche bulls finally snapped the trend line support. White dashed after several months. The resulting rally put the alt above its EMA ribbons as the buying pressure heightened. But the market-wide retracements discouraged AVAX attempts to sustain a bullish edge on the charts. The bulls could hope to turn the tides in their favor for its immediate trendline support. AVAX declined below its daily EMA ribbons. The $14.8 level reignited a solid buying rally in late October, one that aided AVAX bulls in flipping the trendline resistance to support after over 7 months. A much-needed pattern breakout highlighted the bullish resurgence above the daily EMA ribbons. In the meantime, the broader market sentiment induced a pullback from the $19.6 ceiling, leading to an evening star candlestick setup. A rebound from the $12.6 to $13 support range near the trendline support can rekindle some buying pressure. And in some circumstances, the buyers could look to test the $15 to $16.4 range resistance in the coming sessions. With the near-term EMAs looking south, the sellers would aim to keep the buying rallies under check should the broader sentiment continue to deteriorate and decline below the vital 12.6 level, and trendline support could hint at a selling signal with an over 12% downside risk. The relative strength index continued to exhibit a bearish stance while hovering in the bearish zone. Its troughs, however, over the past month flattened at the border of the oversold mark. A near-term bounce back could be plausible should the index repeat this behavior. According to Sentiment's data, AVAX funding rate on Binance marked its record low levels on the 10th of November. However, over the past day, this rate spiked. On the other hand, the price action was yet to register an uptrend. Nonetheless, the funding rate was yet to turn positive on most exchanges. To top it up, the long-short ratio skewed slightly in favor of the sellers while the broader sentiment worsened. However, the targets would remain the same as discussed. Finally, traders should factor in Bitcoin's movement and its effects on the wider market to make a profitable move. So there you guys have it, Avalanche. This level can make or break AVAX potential to rebound. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 3. Adult website offers Miami Heat $10 million for arena naming rights. The FTX arena is no more. FTX purchased the naming rights for the Heat arena last year in a massive 19-year, $135 million deal. The Miami Heat announced on Friday night that it was ending its relationship with the cryptocurrency company after it went bankrupt, and now they are searching for a new naming rights partner for the arena. The reports about FTX and its affiliates are extremely disappointing, the Heat said in a joint statement with Miami-Dade County. Miami-Dade County and the Miami Heat are immediately taking action to terminate our business with FTX, and we will be working together to find a new naming rights partner for the arena. Before FTX would take over the arena, the adult website Bang Bros would offer $10 million for the naming rights. Following the news, the porn company would state that the offer was still on the table. The other notable crypto arena in the sports world is Crypto.com, which purchased the naming rights to the arena formerly known as Staples Center last year in a $700 million deal. The Crypto.com, which is based in Singapore, is the 4th biggest exchange in the world per Forbes. Even college sports has ties to FTX, with the University of California, Berkeley signing a $17.5 million 10-year naming rights partnership in 2021 for the school's football stadium. The Miami Heat could use a bang of energy as the team is currently 2 games under 500 and sit in 11th place in the Eastern Conference. So, adult website offers the Miami Heat $10 million for arena naming rights in a tweet. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, last but not least, the main topic today is billionaire Mark Cuban assigns blame over crypto crisis. The cryptocurrency exchange FTX imploded this week, a debacle that is likely to sweep other crypto firms away. Mark Cuban is not happy, and it makes it known. The successful entrepreneur seems like most business circles to have been shocked by the implosion in less than a week of FTX, one of the big players in the crypto sphere. The cryptocurrency exchange filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy on November 11th after 3 turbulent days, which saw a company valued at $32 billion in February urgently calling on its rivals for help. But FTX's financial situation was too dire for a potential savior to try and rescue it. Binance, the biggest crypto exchange and big rival of FTX, tried but finally gave up. As a result of corporate due diligence, as well as the latest news reports regarding mishandled customers' funds and alleged U.S. agency investigations, we have decided that we will not pursue the potential acquisition of FTX.com, Binance said on November 9th. In the beginning, our hope was to be able to support FTX customers to provide liquidity, but the issues are beyond our control or ability to help. FTX controversial practices as a crypto exchange, FTX executed orders for their clients taking their cash and buying cryptocurrencies on their behalf. FTX acted as a custodian holding the client's cryptocurrencies. FTX then used its clients' crypto assets through its sister company Alameda Research trading arm to generate cash through borrowing or market making. The cash FTX borrowed was used to bail out other crypto institutions in the summer of 2022. At the same time, FTX was using the cryptocurrency it was issuing, FTT, as collateral on its balance sheet. This represented a significant exposure due to the concentration risk and the volatility of FTT. Once this exposure came to light, clients fearing an FTX collapse rushed to liquidate their crypto positions and get their money back. On November 6th, customers withdrew a record $5 billion. It was a run on exchange. This led to the insolvency of FTX since it did not have the crypto assets now on loan or sold to honor its clients' sell orders. The panic caused cryptocurrency prices to plummet. Shares of crypto companies like Coinbase, MicroStrategy, and Robinhood are being sold by investors who fear a contagion effect. The question now is which companies will be impacted. The search for responsibility has also begun, trying to understand how a company of this size can implode without the regulators realizing the risk, especially since its former chief executive officer, Sam Bankman-Fried, was whispering in the ears of these same regulators and politicians to define what regulation would be adequate for the sector. So where was the SEC? Mark Cuban, who has invested in several cryptocurrency-related firms and projects, believes regulators have not done their job. He is targeting the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in particular. For the billionaire, contrary to what people say, the crypto industry is regulated. It just so happens that the SEC failed in its role. This is what he just said on Twitter. Everyone is saying that crypto is unregulated. The Shark Tank star said on Twitter on November 12th. Not true. The SEC says that that they do regulate crypto, ask Kim Kardashian and the tokens they have sued or settled with. He continued, the question is, given the visibility of the central exchanges, why hasn't the SEC already knocked on their doors? FTX was a centralized exchange. The owner of the Dallas Mavericks refers to sanctions and fines imposed on cryptocurrencies or projects by the SEC. For him, if the SEC sees fit to punish Kim Kardashian for promoting scam coins, it clearly means that the federal agency regulates the sector. Part of the responsibility for the FTX debacle, therefore, lies with them. Last month, the SEC charged Kardashian for promoting on social networks a cryptocurrency that turned out to be a scam. The reality TV star agreed to pay $1.26 million in penalties to settle the investigation. The crypto industry is particularly suspicious of the regulatory agency, accusing it of deliberately refusing to enact clear rules. The federal agency prefers regulation by enforcement, crypto players criticize. Contacted by the street, the SEC did not immediately respond. Investigations. I think that investors need better protection in this space, but I would say this is a field that's significantly non-compliant. SEC Chair Gary Gensler told CNBC on November 10th, but is not got regulation, that those regulations are often very clear and we have multiple paths. And one path is working with those crypto exchanges, crypto lending platforms, and to get them properly registered. And why that matters is that so the public is protected. But we have another path, which is enforcement. We brought between my predecessor and the teams now at the SEC at least 100 actions in this case. And we've been very clear in these various enforcement actions, and we had a big win. The SEC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and the Department of Justice have opened investigations into FTX. Regulators are under pressure from lawmakers. Senior Elizabeth Warren has called for more aggressive enforcement of consumer protection laws. So there you guys have it. Billionaire Mark Cuban assigns blame over crypto crisis. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, let's take a look at the prices one last time before we head out. At number one, we got BTC at $16,717, Ethereum at $1,254, Tether 99 cents, BNB at $277, USD coin $1, Binance USD $1, XRP 37 cents, Cardano 33 cents, Dogecoin at 8 cents, and last but not least, Polygon at 92 cents. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for making it this far into Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Again, please like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. And if you're in the podcast space, catch me on Apple, Spotify, or Google Podcasts. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great crypto day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.